Hello, this is Haley Weisgerber. Welcome to my Project 3. I had to design an app that could be used for a profession using three devices that work together. And I had to design two scenarios for each platform, like mobile phone or tablet or Apple Watch, which I did end up going along with. So I started with researching it. I used to work at a movie theater and I really wanted to fix some problems within it, like customers running late and not being able to stop for popcorn, and uh, having movies shut down in the theater or just being too cold and they can't find a manager quick enough. And I wanted to solve those problems with my app. So I started researching different apps, and I also wanted to start sketching. So here are some of my sketches. These are for um, the phone, which would be the customer view, and then the tablet, which would be the employee view, and the Apple Watch, which would be the manager view. So I started with digital sketches, and um, I wanted an opening section where they could explore movies, a second tab where they could pre-order food, a third tab where they could locate the problem that they're having within the theater, and then a fourth tab where they could rate their experience. And so my scenarios, these are my scenarios that I came up with. Um, I actually ended up changing them a little bit with at the end, which I'll show you. Um, but I ended up not really liking the green, and the green was not working with my app very well. So I will show you what I ended up with at the end. So these are the refined final product. The opening section, the second tab, the third tab, and the fourth tab. And so the first scenario for the customer view is um, being able to talk directly with a manager about a problem. So they would log in, and then they'd go to, um, they'd click on this, and then they'd choose whatever problem they're experiencing, and then they'd be able to talk with a manager here. And then the second scenario, users would log in, and they would, if they wanted to rate the experience, they'd click on this star, which would bring them to this page. They could either rate their experience or view ratings of this theater. And with my scenario, they rate their experience, so they'd click here, and then they'd scroll through this and answer their problems with how many stars, add additional comments, and submit it. And so the employees, they're able to scan um, the whatever this is called um, and view orders that customers pre-ordered, and they'd be able to mark it as complete in their system. And that's the first scenario for employees. And then the second scenario is that employees would click on this problems, this thing right here, and it would come up with this screen, and the employee would be able to click on a theater that has these little dots in it that are either new problems in progress or managers needed, and it would, those problems would pop up here. And then for managers, they have the Apple Watch, and they'd be able to see ratings, but for our scenario, they want to click on reviews, which brings them to this page, and they'd want to view the reviews, and they can scroll through here and see everything that's been said and then reply to that review. And in the second scenario for the manager, they'd want to click on the message bubble here, which would bring them to messages, and click this or tap this, and it would bring them to this screen where they could communicate directly with customers or employees, which is explained in the scenarios up here. But thank you for watching my video.